Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Porter. Down here in Dudley. Today is November the 8th. And what we're looking at Walgreens. And I don't know if you guys know it or not, but Walgreens is closing for good. Just so you can get an idea of what's going on. Store closing November the 8th, which is today, 2022. So they're going to be permanently closing. Now, a lot of it's because of the theft that's been going on in the community. Now, people want to say this is Nubian Square.
Delta 201 Frank.
Now, if this indeed is Nubian Square, what is Nubian about us losing business in our own community? All those leaders that fought to change the name in the private meetings to change the name now, just to change the name.
Check the area 58.
Not beautify the community, change the name for an agenda that we don't even know about. Where are the leaders at now to speak against the shoplifting, the stealing, the looting, all that kind of stuff that happens in our community? I bet you didn't know that they were closing, right? They're closing for good because of the crime, the stealing, the looting. Look at Target. You see Target over in South Bay?
Yeah.
You see what they did with all the shelves? They locked everything behind it.
Yeah.
So everybody's stealing in our community, and we're losing all our stores. And it's unfortunate, but this was a local store in the community.
Yeah, but it's sad that our people had to reopen it,
Right.
Where's everyone go pick up their medication now? I used to work here when I was in high school.
So my question is, where's our so-called leaders? The ones that fought to change the name to Nubian Square. They were so political about changing the name, but where are them now to fight for our community?
Exactly.
Now, we had a vote on that to change the name to Nubian Square now. It got shot down like 100 to 1. But now, losing our business, losing our stores, there's no rally up. There's no rally. You see any, where's our political leaders at now? Are they here? They're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that's really sad.
It is sad.
Yeah.
But I come to point out the wickedness that they do, because they hide behind a lot of stuff, but they don't really get out there and do anything about it.
Oh yeah.
It's
all talk.
It's all talk. Definitely talk.
That's really sad.
Sometimes we gotta call them.
One of my first jobs out of high school.
Really?
Yeah.
So now the kid, I think about that. You just say first job out of high school.
This is back in 2013.
So now, what are the other kids in high school going to do for a job now?
See?
Now, how are they going to find a job and opportunity in life? They're closed. Yeah, they're closed.
Yeah.
Well, I have a prescription. Pick up.
Check and find out, because if it's in there, they should have it.
Yeah, they should.
Knock on the glass and tell them you have a prescription. So they might have it in there. If not, they should notify you where it's at.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Now, that's unfortunate too. People got prescriptions getting filled.
So how they get rid of stuff? Are they like
I don't.
down the prices?
They're probably gonna ship it to another Walgreens and sell it from there.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem.
Sad, us black folks can't have anything.
It's unfortunate. We fought to have a store. Now we can't get a store. Same thing with the McDonald's that used to be across the street over there. Used to be McDonald's over there. Yeah, it's gone now.
Oh, I don't know. They're gonna do something to this building. I don't know. It ain't gonna be no.
So can you tell us why the Walgreens closing?
Thank you, guys.
I have no clue, sir.
You have no clue at all? Not even the slightest clue? I have a clue why it's closing.
So I don't like it.
It's the theft that's going on. Like, obviously. But it's interesting though that stores are. So now people gotta go all the way to Warren Street to get their local prescription now.
I know, right? But aren't they on the verge of closing too?
I heard that. I don't know if that's true. I did hear that, but I don't know if that's true. I have to find out. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But someone else did say that same thing, but I don't know if it's true. But this one, I knew they were closing. Like the CVS closed on Harrison Ave.
They closed that?
Yeah, Harrison
I
Ave.
haven't been in that area in a while.
That
Really?
that CVS is closed.
It's been there since I was a child.
It's-
Right on 28.
But it's closed, trust me. I remember it used to be Blanche's over there. That goes to show how old I am. But it's closed. And it's sad that people. What about the elderly people? Like these people, this elderly building right behind me,
Yeah.
and they come here to get their prescriptions filled. So where are they gonna go now? You don't hear no mayor talking about it. Nope, no city councilor, no state rep, no community leader. If we do have one, I don't know if we even have a community leader.
No, not that I know of.
Who would you look up to as a community leader? That's sad.
You have a good night.
Good night. Take care. All right. So we don't have. We have a city without leaders. So they got this sign posted on the wall over here. Have you guys seen it? So they welcome you at Cornfields. Cornfields is at the corner of Eustis and Washington Street, which is like maybe two and a half blocks down the street. Cornfields been in the community for years. So Walgreens customers are welcomed at Cornfields Pharmacy. I don't know if their prescription is going to be over there or not, but they'll welcome them over there. So this is the last view of the. It's closed, yeah. It's not going to be open anymore, just so you know. It's closed. I don't know what they're going to put here, but they're not going to reopen anymore. That's a good question. I don't know what they're going to put there. One thing for sure, they made it clear that Walgreens is closing. I figure coverage. I'll give you 30 minutes of coverage of the Walgreens that are closing. Do you want to elaborate on why they're closing? You don't know? You work there, right? No? You're doing inventory, but no idea why they're closing. Okay, that's interesting. No one knows why. Oh, we kind of know, but I want them to say it. Can I go and get a tour of the building?
Sorry, brother. I can tell you why they're closing off camera, but
You want? I already know why. The looting and the stealing and all that stuff. You know, it's evident. Come on. I see plenty of videos of the police catching people stealing out here. One girl was caught stealing 5 times in one day. You know, there's another person that got stealing the other day. So I know why this you know,
like I said,
it's kind of evident. Oh, hold on. So once again, the Walgreens down Dudley is closing permanently. Nobody wants to say why they're closing, but we kind of get the idea that they're closing because of theft, and the inventory was not matching up with the. Oh yeah, they're not opening no more. Just so you know, once they close, that's it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is the last day. No more Walgreens after this. A lot of people stealing, taking stuff, they're losing money. Yeah, so it's sad, but it's unfortunate. So no, unless you got a prescription order in there or you're working in there, more likely they won't let you in. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. A lot of people coming, getting off of work, trying to pick up their prescriptions and stuff, and Walgreens is closed or closing. Well, it is closed, but once again, the store closed on November the 8th, 2022, and that's today's date. It is today's date. Today's election day, by the way, too, which I found out voting does not even matter in the city of Boston at all. It doesn't matter who you vote for. You still get the same kind of service. Like, I'm under no illusion that any politician is going to change our everyday life. I mean, some may do more than others, but they're not going to change our everyday life. So I'm going to hang around here for a little bit, get some of the reactions of some of the people that, when they come up here, how they feel and what they do. What's up there? All right. Walgreens is closed, man. They're closed. They're not to open back up again either. So that's the last of the Walgreens. You won't see Walgreens over here no more.
What happened?
Losing money.
I don't know, people keep stealing from the stores.
They call it the underperforming store.
No, I'm trying to say to him, thanks to him.
Oh, okay.
He's telling you why.
Yeah. No.
I don't know, but they keep stealing from the stores. I see stuff with tag all the time outside.
Yeah.
I don't know how they sneak it out, but I'll be in my corner.
They steal all the time. It's more often than not. Like if you see, there's a couple of videos I've done. Police officers stop the same person 5 times in one day for stealing. And under the Rachel Rollins rule, if you sold less than $250, that was considered a misdemeanor. So there was no penalty or nothing. So the judges didn't even deal with that because it was considered like a civil infraction or something like that.
Yeah,
Girl,
but
he was, his hands were
stealing
shaking.
to get you in trouble, to get you killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But these people don't care. They steal for, I mean, some steal because they don't have a job. Some do it for drugs. Some just do it just to make extra money. So there's a couple of reasons why they steal, but it's not right. And the person that gets hurt is the customers. People like me and you who want to come here and get groceries, prescriptions for the elderly people. You know, it's crazy.
Man, stealing is not good no matter how you flip it.
Exactly. I
Because
agree.
you're breaking down that person's business.
That's true. That's what's happening right here.
You're starving other person's family.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
family is going to starve if you steal from me.
Right. That's
But
true.
people don't think like that. They just think, me.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of women cannot have a man these days.
That's
Because they're greedy.
Yeah.
And nobody want to be married to a greedy wife.
No, not me.
Me neither, man. I don't want to be married to a fool, man.
I hear
Many
you.
stupid girls these days, man. They're too much into themselves instead of you.
That's true.
I love you, I this when you give them money. And then they give you hard time when you don't give them shit.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways.
I should man, life. If you can't find a good wife, stay single.
Hey.
When free pussy come by, get some. When you
You're
look for a
right.
prostitute, you feel too much.
There you go.
If you feel too horny, look for a clean prostitute. Pay a lot of money.
Hey.
You can get out.
There you go. Hey, so, that's less headache, right?
Alright, bro, take care.
Take care, buddy. Be safe out there. So it's unfortunate that we are losing a lot of our stores in our community due to shoplifting. Just call it what it is. I'm gonna hang around here for a little bit and see what kind of reaction I get from some of the customers that come through here. That are, people coming here, come off of work. They want to get stuff, get supplies. You know, Walgreens, they're closed. They're not gonna open back up again. Just so you know. Today's the last and final day of Walgreens. We won't see another Walgreens again, at least not in this part of town. So all the inventory that is on the shelf, like they said, they're inventorying it. So what they're going to do, they're going to take inventory of it, and they're going to find out which Walgreens could utilize that inventory and probably ship it to those Walgreens. More likely they go to the Walgreens on Warren Street. It may end up down on Washington Street, that further down. It's kind of hard to say, but a couple of people told me that the one on Warren Street is in jeopardy of closing too, because they consider that an underperforming store as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard several people say that. So I will inquire about that maybe today or tomorrow and see if that's actually true. So once again, the Walgreens down here in Dudley Square, right across from the Bruce Municipal Building, is shutting its doors for good. Like you heard the other young lady tell me that this is one of her first jobs out of high school. So now people who do want their prescriptions filled won't be able to do it. It's just so you know, they're not reopening. They're closed for good. Yeah, that's
the 8th too.
the 8th. Yeah. You got any ideas why they're closing?
People always stealing from here, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. I mean, if they were making profit, they wouldn't leave.
It's always empty in there too.
It's always empty because people shoplift on a regular basis. It's hard to keep.
I assume so. That's why.
It's hard to keep stuff on the shelf. If you come down here, I mean, it gets to a
I
point.
used to live around here.
Yeah, trust me, the area has changed in the last 20 years for the worse. You know, if you had a store and someone came in and stole products left and right, if you're not making a profit, eventually you're gonna say, well, you know,
Daily too.
yeah,
Especially since it's right next to Mass Ave.
exactly. You know, it's just unfortunate, but that's what's going on. All right, take care, man. Be safe. So a lot of people come to the stores to realize they're closing their doors. Somebody asked me to come down here and do a video on it, so I said I'll come down here and do I give Walgreens its farewell. I give them their 30 minutes of recognition. And just so you guys know, there's an elderly building. See this building right here in front of me? This is an all elderly building. And the elderly people, what they do, they come over here and they get their prescriptions filled. The fact that they won't be able to do that, now they're stuck with either having someone go get it for them, or they got to travel a further distance, or have a ride pick them up to take them to get their medication. So it's a big inconvenience for a lot of people in the community. And I'm surprised Channel 7, Channel 4, Channel 5, Fox 25 are not covering this story. No loitering, no trespassing, no panhandling. Probably give the parking lot a final clean before they put it up for sale. That's probably what's going to happen next couple of months. Some investor will probably buy it, or some other store outlet might come out here, who knows. But very few stores are probably going to reopen in this area if they know what's going on. So it's unfortunate. That's closed. Yeah, they're not going to reopen, just so you know. That's it. Like, they're yep.
No, they were making enough money here.
You think so?
Well, I saw every time I went in there were a lot of people in there.
Well, how many people actually buying stuff?
You mean the people were stealing stuff?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think there was more people stealing than buying. Because if that was the case, then they would still be open, right?
Yeah.
If they were making more of a profit than not of a profit, I mean, I can't see them closing their doors. If they were only losing $10 here, $5 there, then they still be maintaining.
Well, I hope you guys keep your jobs.
Yeah. They're closed. Just so you know, they're not going to reopen anymore. Today's their last day open. They're not going to open no more, so you know. That's it. A lot of people, they're taking a lot of people by surprise. You know, a lot of people don't know that, but, excuse me. A lot of people don't realize that Walgreens has officially closed. Today is their last day. There's some people that did fill prescriptions, and I guess they got to find out where their prescription is at. Because it's definitely not here. The only people inside are doing inventory. I don't know what they're going to do with the Walgreens workers. They might ship them to other locations to work. They may have jobs here for the next month or so just to get stock out of here. But once all the stock is gone, I'm pretty sure the Walgreens workers will have to be relocated. It's unfortunate, but this is what we have going on. And this covers a lot of area too, because you got the Orchard Gardens, which is over there in Eustis and Harrison. You got the Ruggles Street Complex, which is over here by DeWitt Drive and Rainer Circle area. You also got the elderly community over here. You have the other community that's up there by what's the other side of that area? Almost by the Warren Gardens community. So you got quite a few areas that this does service, and it's unfortunate that things like this have to happen. No one wants to really speak on it, but that's what's going on. Yeah, they're closed. They're not going to reopen up either, just so you know. I'm gonna hang around here and get some footage as people kind of taken by surprise that the Walgreens is officially closed. A lot of people, you know, they utilize this as their go-to store, you know, convenience. Yeah, they're not going to reopen up. That's it. That's today's the last day. I don't know where the next convenience store will be at, but what do you think about that? What do you think about Walgreens closing?
I know, it's sad for me.
Well, they're losing a lot of money, a lot of revenue. So the reason why they're closing, because they're losing more than they're making.
Wow, that's not good.
Yeah, the shelves are pretty much empty in there.
Yeah.
Coming over here.
But it's still can go shopping today?
No, that's closed.
It's closed already?
It's closed already.
Yes, I closed today, so I thought that was...
Well, they normally, you're right. Normally they close later on,
Uh-huh.
but they close early just to get rid of it. Like they just do inventory. They don't even want to sell anything no more.
Yeah.
Because their biggest fear, people going, they're going to steal more. That's all it's going to happen. Well, why give them one more chance to steal if they've already been stealing for the last couple of years?
I got to buy some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it because I live 2 blocks from here.
Oh, so now the question is, now you say you live 2 blocks from here.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the next closest Walgreens for you to go to?
I have to go all the way to Eggleston.
Eggleston Square?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a good hike.
Yeah.
I know there's one at Eggleston Square on Washington Street.
Yeah.
There's also the Walgreens on Quincy Street.
Quincy still, they have one by Conman Square. So far.
Yeah, that's kind of far though. But
I have one in Mass Avenue.
that's even kind of far too
I
though.
used to get my prescription in here.
Right.
I'm gonna miss it. I don't know what they're gonna put in here after that.
I don't any stores that's gonna want to come here knowing what's going on.
In this area, yes.
Right. If you know the reason why they're leaving, would you start a business here?
Yeah.
I mean, you're only going to duplicate what they already duplicated.
Yes.
I mean, at this, no, I don't think it's profitable to open up a store where someone's going to steal.
They have to pay employee.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Or they're closing. No, I shouldn't say they're closing. They're closed. They're not reopening no more. They're closed. This is it. They're done.
This is it.
See that? A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
They're not opening no more. That's it. Done.
Me every time
They're finished.
I pass by here, I just go inside to see.
Yeah, they're done. They're finished. This is their last day. No more Walgreens. No, it's unfortunate, but this is what we have to deal with. A lot of people were kind of like, shocked that the Walgreens is closing. So, what happened? Oh, they're closed. They're not going to be open.
I know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, they're done. One of them. I'm not going to say it, but somebody was talking about it for a while, because this fell in the underperforming category of stores. Now, what happens is you're allowed to lose so much revenue, but when you lose too much revenue and you're not making any revenue, and the cost to maintain it is overwhelming, then it's considered an underperforming store. So you got to pay the staff, the electric bill, the lights, heat the building, the insurance. I mean, if it doesn't balance itself out or make a profit, then it doesn't look good. You're allowed to make a few losses here and there, but when you make too much loss, it's not feasible. Like 3 or 4 months in a row, you might make a loss, no big deal. But if you make it back, you're doing good. But if you don't make it back at all, then that's not good. All right, guys, that's what we have. I'm gonna hang out here for another maybe another 7 minutes, and I'm gonna head up out of here. So this is the last of the Walgreens as you guys may know it. You may not see you won't see another Walgreens in this area for a long time. They are officially closed and they will not reopen back up. Unless a miracle happens. And I don't see no miracle happening around here. Once again, if you need to get your prescription filled, you can always get it filled at Cornfields. which is just down the street, right at the intersection of Eustis and Washington Street. So, kind of get the idea of how the shelves look already. Yeah, it's very sad, very unfortunate, but that's what we're dealing with. So I came down here to cover this story today. I did promise that I will come down here and cover it, so I did. And, you know, some people won't know. Some people don't know. So, you know, I mean, they need to know what's going on in their community. And, you know, you got to get the message out as much as you can. Good or bad, inform the people what's going on in the community. Unfortunate that this is happening. Too bad it couldn't have been a positive thing. I wish I could talk to like one of the managers. Most of them probably won't talk because of, you know, a lot of companies, they kind of restrict you from talking to the media because, you know, they don't want you to say the wrong thing. Yeah, they're officially closed. They're not gonna reopen no more. That's it. Today's the last day. Well, you can ask them and see what they say, but I don't think they're gonna let you in. Just so you know, they're not gonna reopen no more. So that,
the closest one.
yeah, that's the last day of them ever being open. Take care, buddy. Be safe. You know, tomorrow people are gonna come up here. You know, they might have the metal grates down and might have employees that enter through the back and or maybe have only one door open and just finish inventorying the stuff up. Next couple of weeks, they might have trucks in the back loading stuff up, taking them out of there. Then the Walgreens to come in and take all their equipment out of there. Then usually they don't take the signs down. The signs usually stay because it's not worth their while to take off these signs and save the money. They can always have new ones made up and done over again. But they usually take off like the most important things of the store. They take some of the shelving. Sometimes they might just leave it and don't even care about it. Usually the registers and some of the display cases they take. But the other stuff that's not too important they might leave behind. So that's what we have here, you know. I don't know what the elderly people are going to do about getting the prescriptions filled. They may have to like go down to Cornfield, which is another, at least another two blocks at least.
There are Western Union here close.
Western Union, there's a around the corner on right by the Dudley station on this side.
Yeah.
There's like a PLS right there.
Okay.
So go to this corner and make a left. It's on the left hand side.
Thank you.
Yep, yes sir. I think it's called the PLS. It used to be Nubian Notions back in the day. Now I believe it's PLS. Some people call it Western Union. They are closed, yes ma'am. Oh, I know who you are. I think I know. I went to school with you. Your name is yeah, Drew Crutchfield.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
How you know me?
I went to school with you.
Where?
I believe it was Charlestown High. Michelangelo then. Michelangelo, one of those schools. It was Michelangelo, but
Michelangelo when I went to college.
okay, so it was Michelangelo.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I was always the quiet one in class.
Yeah.
Yep, that was me.
And you know what? I literally changed my whole demeanor, the whole way of life.
Right.
I go to church. I
There you go.
stay with people. Can't stay with places everywhere you go, same thing.
Stay
But
positive in life. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
There's too much
Yeah,
negativity around us.
Listen, I go to church.
Right?
And my church has gathered. I've lived in Beverly almost 7 years, and I just moved back here, but I'm looking for an apartment to get the hell back.
I hear you. I hear you.
Because I still go to church in Beverly. This is my birthday. They had a taco gathering. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
Pastor Aaron. That's Pastor Sarah. She ministers to kids,
Uh-huh.
and he's a pastor for the adults.
Oh, cool.
That's the food table that they're in front of. And that room is the tacos, the wraps, they
Wow.
they have somebody that
Gotcha.
decide what you want, salad, 3 cheeses, and all that.
Not bad, yeah.
But see, I don't eat beef. That's the ministers. They just ministry in the street and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And last Sunday, this is what they had.
Oh, wow. That's enough to
Literally.
feed everybody.
And what I did was I took one of them trays and I put the pasta with the beef, the sausage. Some of this pasta I filled 1/3 of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I took some curry, filled it up. I took some beans.
Oh, okay.
I filled it
Being
up.
creative.
And, yeah. I said, you know what? Instead of you all trying to figure out what to do with
Mhm.
all the rest of this food, let me take a tray of it.
Right.
And I'll go to Boston, go downtown and put it in my home.
There you go.
And that's
No,
what I
there's
did.
nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
And I had the forks, the plates, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had sweet potato cheesecake,
Mm-hmm.
sweet potato pie. I never tasted sweet potato cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
never
I
tasted
have tasted that before, yeah.
And that shit had me, it was so good, and I don't eat sweets.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
It's cool.
Man, listen, I don't know who you talking about, but I'm not the one. Anyway. All that scam stuff, I'm not with it. But since I moved back, my mother's in ICU. And
I'm sorry to
they said
hear.
basically there's nothing else they could do for her. And I've been literally, I pray and I've been asking God to reunite me and my mother. I used to sell my body, I used to be in the streets, I used to smoke crack, and it's been on.
Stay positive. Always think positive.
Listen, it's been some years.
Right.
And God answered all our prayers.
There you go.
I'm totally against that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
God said, thou shalt not fear nothing from him, but I'm scared of that life. And if that's what he instilled in me, for me to stay away, then so be it.
Right.
But I used to be 14, 15, 16, 17, from here to go hard, here to Columbia Road
Gotcha, yeah.
on the streets. And it was too hard for me to do on my own, so I asked God, help me, because only you know how hard I've been trying. I can't do it. He pressed me.
Always don't give up. Stay
But
positive.
no,
Stay
you know
focused.
what? And my thing is, where is it my grandmother had my mother? And I moved back here in March. I don't have nothing positive or constructive to do with my mind or my time. I don't have positive people around me. And that's the main reason why I asked them to accommodate me to break my lease to get me out of here.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because it's
Because your surroundings will control you.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, it
my
will.
surroundings is controlling.
You don't want that.
Because I sit here in Dudley by myself,
Mm-hmm.
listen to my music, but I'm also starting to sell single cigarettes.
Right.
I don't want this life.
There you go.
You can't walk in the house of the Lord and
Right.
1 foot in the house and 1 foot on the street.
I agree.
It's not going to work. You understand? And
Yes.
I read my readings. If you look on my phone, every morning I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bibles that comes to my phone in the morning at 7:30 and at 7:30 at night that I read.
Right.
And this Bible right here is the Bible that I write my prayers. I write my own prayers.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And this morning, of course, it was about my mother, because I can't just pray for myself. I pray for other people also.
Mm-hmm.
And today's verse was, the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I'm asking God to guide my footsteps.
Right.
You know, and my my prayer was, Father God, in the name of Jesus Christ, I thank you for waking me up this morning. Lord, I'm asking that you help me find a better place in Beverly so I can rebuke the devil's ways. Lord, for I know I have sinned. Please forgive me for all my sins. Only you have the power to help me overcome all things. Lord, I pray for my mother and ask that you help her get to where she needs to be in these days so she can live more comfortable. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
I like that.
When you pray, you have to have faith and believe.
You have to, yeah.
Literally.
That's true, you're right.
Because that's the only way. But like I said, you also can't.
Right.
Only way God can give you the blessings is if you stay away from the negative.
You have to. Yeah. Man, how much is around you? You just gotta look positive, think
And
positive.
when I'm in that house, I feel alone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have nobody positive, nobody cares. God is.
What you do is you create the individual within yourself. If you like me, I grew up in the city. Even if I don't have no role model, I know what's right from wrong. So I gotta do right. I know I was raised to do right. So now I gotta follow what's right.
I wasn't.
See, now you could be a role model to somebody else.
And this is how come when I come out here,
Right.
they put my testimony in YouTube.
There you go.
Because I literally, 2 years ago in June, I wanted to get out the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the Commons, and they had somebody with a speaker that big, microphone and everything, and it was 4 guys, they were giving testimony. Hello?
That is very true. All right, guys. So once again, Walgreens down Dudley is closing for good. These are the last days that you will see Walgreens open. Just want to give you this information. I'll catch you guys on the next one.